G7 now that I think about it. They come up with a reason for remake. I don't think they address it in
Well,
7.
that's the end of Final Fantasy VII. Cloud's dead. Interesting game, surprisingly short. Will that joke ever stop being made by me?
No.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Back then, only got scraped knees. What about now? Can you get up?
I am kind of glad we have remake now because I really did not understand what the scene was trying to tell me. But it makes a lot more sense in remake.
Yeah. Well, I think you're not supposed to know until you get closer to the game and you realize that that's supposed to be.
Oh,
wait,
this is awkward. I fell through a church.
Wow.
This is awkward.
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
What an interesting first impression.
God damn it! Did you have to say that, Danny? God!
Wait, what did Danny say? I missed it.
Did it hurt when you fell from heaven?
Oh.
Because I crashed through the ceiling of a goddamn church.
If anything, she should be pissed with him because he fell right down onto her flowers.
Not the flowers.
Not her. Okay, thank you for not having these be, like, thorny as hell, because that would have hurt like a son of a bitch. Sorry about your flowers. I also didn't buy you one from you earlier, so hey. Grass and flowers won't grow, but for some reason they... Huh, that's interesting.
Really selling the whole environmental message that this game is heavy on.
Is this a sacred
I will say,
ritual?
in OG7, I like Aerith's theme better. In Remake, I like Tifa's theme better.
Interesting. Is it because of the sound, or?
Yeah,
I think Aerith's theme is a better melody in OG7, but in Remake,
you're the slum drunk.
You're the slum drunk. I'm pretty sure that picking that one would make Aerith like mad with you, like you get negative relationship points. I believe.
Most likely.
I wouldn't be shocked.
I've never been that mean to her.
No,
I don't hate Aerith. I just find her boring.
Wait, actually, I wouldn't know she's selling flowers because I told her to GTFO before she mentioned she's selling flowers. So, in my version, Cloud would think she's just a drunk he saw.
Is that how you're gonna reason saying the second option?
Well, yeah, how would I know she's selling flowers?
Good point.
I mean, I've never seen the dialogue, so if you pick that, I'll at least see something new. Oh.
Excuse me. How rude. But to Andrew's point,
seriously.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
Yeah, I've got materia.
Like, I didn't mind Aerith in OG7, but I will say Remake definitely did add a little more pizzazz and personality to her.
Like, when Aerith eventually dies in Remake, it's going to hurt. When she died in OG7, I really didn't feel much.
Sure.
That's hilarious.
I don't mind
it's
talking, I guess.
I'm pretty sure Aerith's death is considered one of the, if not the most biggest gaming moments of all time.
Yeah, but I was spoiled that she was gonna die before I got to it.
Good
Which
point.
I was annoyed with as well, because I actually didn't know that Aerith dies, and then some asshole told me about it while I was playing the game.
That sucks.
Honestly, Aerith dies is one of those huge things that I've absorbed by cultural osmosis before I even knew which Final Fantasy game she was from.
It's kind of like...
Yeah, this was before I had a Twitter account and shit, though, so I wasn't really absorbing cultural osmosis.
Okay, it's just TH, right? Like, that's it?
TH, yep.
Aerith. That's... Right. It just feels wrong for anybody who leaves at Aerith's.
Well... purists. Well, I say purists, and I say more.
The purist thing to do is to change it to Aerith.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, what I mean by that is whoever went with just the original translation, because for some it's still for some they say it's still Aerith, not Aerith.
Don't let it get to me. Excuse you.
Oh hey, not Axel.
He kind of does look like Axel. What the shit?
So
Weird.
that's intentional. Like, Axel's basically Nomura's way of thinking, what would happen if he takes one of his characters and put it in a different game?
Yeah, Axel's Reno, except less of an asshole.
Really?
Yeah. They even had the same voice actor. Well, between Advent Children and Kingdom Hearts. Like, what would a different guy for a remake? But
Okay.
Well, we might end up seeing an Axel voice actor change in the future as well, because I don't remember how much of it was true, but I heard something about his VA getting in trouble.
Quentin Flynn? Really?
Yeah, apparently he did a bad.
Oh no.
I don't really know a lot about the situation, but apparently he was being very uncomfortable with underage girls.
Oof.
Oh boy.
Pretty sure he wants to forget that one.
Don't fight here, you'll ruin the flowers.
The flowers,
so,
wow, the flowers.
So,
They go out of their way in the remake to make one of his animation reset points throughout the boss fight to be standing on her flowers and Aerith yelling at him.
Yeah.
he deliberately walked on them here. Like, there is room to walk around. We just proved that.
Reno does not
Oh.
care.
And don't step on the flowers.
You just stepped on him.
What a dick!
You just stepped on yourself.
Yeah,
That's
totally
holy hell! Oh, wow. What the heck? Okay, sure, game.
I will say some of the jokes land pretty well.
Yeah,
on this one.
I was saying that earlier, that like Final Fantasy VII OG is actually like a really silly game in a good way.
Oh, right, Aerith can actually do something.
Yep, she's your mage. Your white mage.
Well, any mage, honestly, she just has a really good magic stat. It's even more pronounced in Remake, because you could... I know that some people like to shove her in the front row and make her a tank, because then she'll just get healing wind more often, and so she never runs out of HP anyway.
Oh crap, I never thought of that, actually.
So exploiting her limit?
Yeah.
Basically, Oh, I've never built a party around Aerith, because I usually get rid of her as soon as the game lets me.
I mean... Really, what's the point of getting attached, I guess, if you know? Right?
Yeah, that was part of it. It was like, why would I spend time building up this character if I know that I'm going to lose access to them halfway through the game?
Now here's the crazy thing, because now we know that remake does change some things story-wise.
Aerith, this way.
I will actually be upset if they don't kill her, because like she has to die. That's how the story works.
The ancient...
If she doesn't die, the entire planet's going to die.
God damn it, Aerith. I'm not a delicate maid that needs protecting. Shit!
Well, the perspective here is really weird, so I've always been bad at this.
Yeah, it's a little isometric. Alright, you're gonna... Point is gonna push those barrels.
Yeah, but it's gotta be the right barrel to actually in it, otherwise Aerith gets mad at you, then she has to do a fight by herself.
Do you remember which barrel by any chance?
I think you can also just take too long, and the enemies will start fighting her anyway, even though you didn't push a barrel.
So, you don't remember which barrel?
I don't.
Well, there's different... Yeah.
I never remember which barrel.
I'm gonna say the back one. The back ones.
Yeah, fucked. Does that mean if I used that one, I would have knocked her on her ass?
No, you would have just missed.
Okay, here we go. Okay.
I feel like
this
it
one,
has to be
right?
that one, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, let's try that one.
Oh.
Oh, we were wrong.
What are you doing?
Why would you do that?
And Aerith doesn't have any materia on her.
Oh no.
So what's the point of this situation? Why can't I just jump down and help?
Those video games.
Idiot game.
Ninja games.
So, yeah, I admit, she's doing pretty well for only taking 2 damage. That, or those are some really gummy jaws on those things.
I mean, this game only really gets hard at the very, very end, so...
That is definitely true. Ooh, crit!
Well, that's a relief.
I think my first death in the entire game was to one of the very last bosses.
Okay, now what?
Oh, we already screwed up on that one, so... Probably the next one would be... that was that bit. Tell her to look. Oh, Jesus. 4 on both fronts.
Yeah, and I don't know which button is to flee to turn around. So that's fun.
Yay. And you're playing the Steam version, right? Or are you playing the...
Steam version.
Okay. And I'm pretty sure it plays the same as the PS4 one.
I have to imagine.
Yeah. Good job, Aerith.
Okay, I thought for sure. Good thing I didn't break any of these rafters on my way down. Oh, that was me. Sorry. Ah, perspective.
Perspective. Yeah. So it's a finicky one.
Yeah. Like, that's probably the thing that's most difficult going back to this for me is just how hard it can be to find your way through places, because it's not always clear what you can walk on and where to go.
So I think you really like Aerith's theme, huh?
It sounds like Xiong's, at least like the undertone. Do you guys not hear that?
Oh no, I hear
a little.
I hear it. I mean, nice and serene voice, but you can tell that there's a little tragedy going on. Oh yeah, that's oh yeah, the arpeggio. Yeah. Very popular thing to do with
I'm sorry, the last version of Shion's theme I heard was her data battle theme, so that's the one I'm hearing in my head.
I'm talking the emotional one, not the oh my god, I'm getting my ass kicked by this chick one.
What are you talking about? They're both the emotional one.
They're always the emotional.
They're always the emotional one.
Just the other ones, I'm emotional, but also it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
You doing alright?
I can't say that she does this often like you do.
Okay, fine.
I did actually really enjoy the banter they had here in Remake. Like, it was the first time I was like, wow, Aerith's actually a good character.
The Mako eyes.
Yep.
Okay, you don't want to elaborate about how you know about the Mako eyes thing. I'm pretty sure that's, like, supposed to be classified or something.
No, it's pretty well known. It's just that usually, well, at least of people who've dealt with soldiers.
Yeah.
So that's basically hinting that she knows or knew or is aware of at least one other soldier.
Man, honestly, that part with the bomb really threw me off. I thought I was making good time at first, but I'm definitely behind.
It's okay. It's not that bad.
And the pipe's a weird one. He only has to...
Oh, it's the this guy are sick person.
Excuse me?
Go into the pipe and talk to him.
This guy is sick.
This guy is... Oh, they changed it!
What, does it say this guy are
Okay,
sick?
in the original PS1 translation, Aerith says this guy are sick.
Yeah, I think they fixed some of the translation stuff when they ported it to other systems.
But the translation error was so funny.
That's probably why they fixed it.
This guy are sick.
All your basic belong to us.
Let's mosey.
Alright. Let's see.
Man, good that we don't have bad translations anymore, right, guys?
I mean, they better have the
Guys?
Let's Mosey scene. I don't... No, I can't think of any particularly terrible translations lately.
Okay.
Not that I know of. I think people are now better with doing that now than before.
I mean, it's kind of funny that the illegal translations of Comey Can't Communicate are better than the official one on Netflix.
You know what's the funny thing? You know the whole localized Mother 3 thing? Like, the people who did the fan translations to make it in English gave it to Nintendo and be like, look, you can use this. Like, we don't ask for money, just please localize the damn game. That was over 10 years ago.
I respect
Still no
this
Mother
guy.
3.
I'm honestly surprised that Nintendo hasn't taken down the website where they have their patch. 'Cause the only way you use it is by getting a RAR of the original game.
Yeah, that is an interesting thing. They never really took it down. So, I mean, of course, really the only real reason.
Honestly, if we see them ever send out a cease and desist, that's when we know they're actually making a
oh yeah,
game. Because that's what happened with AM2R, is that they were making their
Yeah.
own Metroid 2, so they had to get rid of the competition.
Well,
Pretty
this
much.
distinctly looks like it would be Aerith's house. Helps that her theme's playing in the background.
Lots of
You know,
flowers.
the only nice place, the only nice looking place in like
Yeah.
all these slums.
This place is gorgeous in Remake.
Oh hell yeah! Oh,
Okay.
there's a materia right there.
Yeah.
There's a few materia, I believe, out here.
And
Or at least two things you can
yet
pick up.
she still carries around the one that does nothing.
Oh holy!
I'm just gonna call that Deus Ex Materia because I know that's gonna be important.
mean, basically.
materia.
Am I wrong? Tell me
No,
I'm
you're
wrong.
not.
Go ahead.
I mean, that is
No.
basically what the holy materia is, yes.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, her holy materia is supposed to be one of a kind, but it can only be used in a very specific situation, so it's been useless to her for most of her life.
Mm-hmm.
But she's supposed to carry it down because that's what her mother said she needed to do.
Bodyguard,
Basically.
you're followed again? Is she assuming I'm a
Oh,
stalker?
mother.
I'm alright, I had Cloud. This, totally not weird guy with a massive sword and Mako eyes.
Guy who thought I was the town drunk. Yeah, him.
Sector 7 nearby? I want to go to a bar.
Is
Yeah.
Tifa a girl? A girl friend?
Oh, yeah. If you say yes, this leads to a hilarious conversation later.
So I legally have to then, right?
I mean, I always do. And I'm upset they took this choice out of Remake, because he just automatically
how
says no.
nice. Well, that's
I believe this
nice.
also does take away points from Aerith slightly, because she wants you to be single.
We just met and I called her a drunk. Also, I almost dropped a barrel on her head.
Twice.
Like... yes, actually. I'm taking Cloud!
Bruh, we just got
I'm
here.
I'm taking this little boy to his place.
Is your mom even gonna be okay with this?
Hell no.
I give up. You'll never listen. She's like, I'm so used to you almost getting kidnapped and shit, you know what?
Fine.
At least stay the night, you idiots.
Freaking dum-dums.
I promise yeah. Yeah. I don't know how to
All
say
right.
this, but leave here
Time for
tonight
Final
without
Fantasy
telling
VII.
Aerith.
Time for Final Fantasy VII's true final boss.
Amira?
Attempting to sneak out of your room
Oh dear
without
God.
Aerith noticing.
Okay, so she wants me to leave without Aerith noticing tonight.
You still have to go to bed to trigger the event, but yes.
Yeah.
Is that even possible?
I mean, it's not impossible, but it's very easy to trigger Aerith. To go and it's like, hey, why are you doing up? Go back to bed. She just drags you back to your room.
Yeah, personally, I just slowly tap the arrows to navigate.
Just basically make sure you're not using the run button and avoid anything that looks like it might squeak. This is even harder in Remake. Like they're sadistic with some of the item placement in Remake.
I was mad when I saw.
Oh yeah, the part where they show Cloud's mom.
Yeah, she does have the same bangs ish. Just
pretty sure she's just Cloud's model in a dress and ponytail.
So later in the game.
Foreshadowing.
What the hell is Cloud's mom's deal?
I mean, she's your typical mom. Where she says all the wrong things at the wrong time.
All right.
So again, only walk. And got too close to her door.
Being held hostage by a psycho chick.
Exactly.
Can I just whack her with the Buster Sword?
No.
Why not?
Because that's a bad.
Why?
Why do you want to whack someone with a Buster Sword? That's 6 feet of hunking steel.
It's a magic 6-foot thing of hunking steel.
You're gonna crack someone's head open with it.
She'll be fine. I'll use Cure before I leave.
I
think you're safe now that you're down here.
Just in case, though. Just keep doing what you're doing.
As soon as you're outside, you can full on run.
Flip her off on the way out.
Alright, you escaped, but that's it. No more Aerith the rest of the game.
Da 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 da. There we go.
Was I just not? Yeah, I guess I just wasn't aligned with it.
Yeah, you had to stand basically on top of it.
Yeah.
Run, bitch, run!
Run!
Get away before she wakes up!
Man, I'm glad we're never gonna see her again. She was weird.
Yeah,
know,
I'm pretty sure
Freaking
she's the
slum
town
drunk.
drunk, and she acted so offended that I thought she was drunk. What kind of person sells flowers in a slum and isn't immediately assumed to be drunk? How the fuck?
Oh!
No, hang on! How? What kind of geometry shit is this? How did she even?
It doesn't matter how fast you run over here, and you never ever see her pass you. She just finds a way to get in front of you.
Yeah, she went to the sand school of instant teleportation.
Yeah, this chick just appeared here.
How the hell did you die again if you can do this?
He's just like, screw it. Her mom's gonna kill me, but whatever.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, this room took me a lot longer than it should for me to navigate, because it was hard for me to tell which is by the foreground, which is interactable. What I'm trying to say is it's kind of hard to tell which is the bridge and which is the ramp.
I'm waiting for a specific enemy to show up. Danny knows what enemy I'm talking about.
Oh, I forgot. Yes.
Excuse me? Y'all are doing that share knowledge thing again, and I'm concerned.
Wow. Just know that it's gonna be a different party.
Wow, these guys are fast. I'm just saying, if I'd whacked her with the Buster Sword, she wouldn't have instant transmissioned her ass over here.
Oh yeah, you might want to heal up. Damn.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, so I am going to insist that hitting her with the Buster Sword would have been the better option.
I was not expecting them to do as much with that hand thing here as they did in the remake.
True. No, go down there. Go down that railing.
This?
No. The hand doesn't do anything here.
Yeah.
Oh,
So go down that girder line there. You can walk under the road.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I know.
That hurts my eyes.
Over here. Yeah, they turned that into a buff. And it's awesome.
Not just turn it into a boss, they justified its existence. It's hilarious.
Every enemy that shows up in Midgard shows up in Remake. So
yeah, go up that. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dragon Quest 11 is a good game. I enjoyed it. I know the art style's not your thing, Andrew.
Yeah.
That's amazing, because that means you basically played 3 of Square Enix's biggest RPGs now. That was including this one.
Holy shit, yeah, you're right.
There isn't. Probably the closest would be actually one of the Dragon Quests, but it's like not on the same level as this.
Yeah, like we did. I think wasn't Kingdom Hearts Square Enix's first ARPG?
It is actually. It was the very first of its kind for Square.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Tales of Symphonia way predates it, and I don't think Tales of Symphonia is the first ARPG either.
Yeah, let's...
Actually, wait.
Is that also Square?
No, it's not Square, but I was just trying to think of like the earliest ARPG period.
No, yeah. Well, Kingdom Hearts is the first kind for Square, so that I'm pretty sure one existed before that. Like in probably the.
I'm
PS1
wondering
or
if the NES
era.
Tales games were ARPGs, because I might be wrong if they were.
This is like a bombed out playground. What the Aerith?
So much there. Get up there.
Well, it's not bombed out, but it is just old and dirty and covered in crud.
Very unkept. I mean, basically what you find in the slums.
Cloud blanked out when she said his name.
Is his name Photos? Or Master of Masters?
Photos.
Are gone, and not just the word, but and not just the heart, but the word too.
They're saying photos. They're not saying anything else. I promise.
Does that imply the Master of Masters' his name is Photo? Excuse me?
Chocobo. And that's Sam. He's a good character for later. Oh, there's Tifa. Hi, Tifa.
Sort of T-posing in the back.
That girl in the... Okay, so it looks like we missed something in Sector 7, huh?
Yep. So you're gonna take a little detour.
Yeah, now your goal is to meet back up with Tifa.
Well, yeah, we just saw her in the back of a cart pulled by a chocobo. We have questions.